Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back or welcome to another Bangs audio review. Except it's not a review. I'm posting this video to let y'all know that now that we, all of us, have reached 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I'm going to be changing the content to crochet and needlepoint, which are my true life passions. No? Not funny? I thought it was funny. It seemed funny when I thought of it. Anyway, no, that's not happening. This is actually, it's a video for a few different reasons. You know, first and foremost is to thank all of you for your support, your engagement, your likes, your subscriptions. Obviously, we got to 1,000, and I do say that we, meaning that this is our channel. It's not just my channel. You're all a part of it. And the reason that we got here. So, you know, awesome, good on you. You know, it's been an amazing ride. It's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot. I hope I was able to disseminate some decent information on sets and decks and full-size headphones and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is really just it's really just a thank you video, and you know, we should all celebrate because the 1,000 subscription mark is definitely, like, it's a landmark, and it also gets you more into the algorithm for YouTube. So that means that you're going to get more eyes on your content. It's going to start to get, you know, up into the interwebs, you know, up into the, you know, and that's amazing. You know, it also opens up some revenue streams, which I will get into because there are going to be a couple of changes to the channel, but hopefully nothing too annoying. Because I've got to do something to make this more sustainable. I can't continue to purchase at the rate that I have been purchasing for the past year. And, you know, big thanks, obviously, to my buddy Sporzable, who has sent me a bunch of sets for review that I would not have been able to afford to get on my own. Obviously to Harrison at Syeindunce Audio. There will be an August giveaway. I'll get into that as well. And EPZ is now on board, so thank you to them. Artie and Folkchoy Audio off of AliExpress. So, you know, I'm getting sets. Oh, and of course Meze. You know, that wasn't a keeper, but gosh, it was really just a pleasure to be able to experience the 109 Pros. So yeah, it's been, you know, kind of a community effort, but like I said, you know, these things, they do cost money, as you guys are all well aware of. Some of them are not cheap, and in order for me to continue to produce fresh, pertinent content that you'll find helpful or interesting or whatever, I'm gonna need to explore some additional revenue streams. So hopefully, like I said, it's just basically going to be ad revenue. I mean, I'll put a membership up there, but I'm not a big fan of the monthly commitment to a membership. I think that's kind of a pain in the ass. So I hopefully can set up something else that will just allow one-time donations, so to speak, on the channel. I'll figure that out somehow. Or, you know, I can start an OnlyFans page. Thought that was funny too, but maybe not. Anyway, yeah, that won't be happening. So, you know, with that being said, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube does allow you to to receive ad revenue. So if you start seeing, you know, up at the beginning of a video or during a video, it's mostly for long format, which you guys obviously know I don't have a problem with long format. You may see an ad come up and you have to wait 5 seconds and skip it if it's something that's not interesting to you. I'm just hoping that it's not too annoying, and I'll look forward to your feedback if it is, because I will definitely be open to feedback as the changes are occurring. So, not going to leave you out, because you've all been a huge part of the growth of this channel. You're the reason it exists at this point. If I hadn't had your support and your encouragement and your engagement over the past, you know, about a year now, then I would never have gotten this far. You know, and hopefully we'll get a lot farther. You know, I'd love to be able to just do this full time. It would be amazing. the only reason I've been able to do it more or less full time is because of my back situation and being out of work, not being able to work. And so it was like, what am I going to do with this time? Obviously, I'm going to spend a bunch of time with my son, but when he's at school or in camp, what can I do that's productive? And this is what I came up with. And I'm just really, it's so amazing that you guys find it like entertaining enough to tune in and comment and like and subscribe and all that amazing stuff that has made the channel into this 1,000 subscription channel. So thank you. You guys have been amazing. Really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I do. Speaking of surgery, just going to make this because I don't complain about it a lot. I've been in pretty severe chronic pain for, I don't know, closing in on 2 years now, year and a half plus anyway. So for those of you who experience it, you know how debilitating it can be. You know that it can affect everything, like your mood, your interactions with your family, everything like that. Usually takes it's a negative effect on it, So I am personally just looking forward to some sort of resolution to it. We're looking for some, obviously, relief to it. And it's going to put me out of commission for a little bit, So I don't want you to think, and the date, by the way, is September 9th. So the sets and items that I've laid out for review, I hope to get to all of them before the 9th, so there's plenty of content, because it's probably going to be a few weeks before I can get back down to the lab and do my thing, Obviously, I'm not going to ghost y'all. I'll keep you posted. I'll post surgery, like once I get home and I'm back in my right mind, well, whatever that means, let you know how it went, stuff like that. So I'm not going to disappear. I'll be active on the community. I'll post updates and stuff like that. But it is probably going to be a solid 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even a month, before I'm actually physically able to sit here at my desk and do a full-on review. Because the process isn't just the 20 or 25 minutes that I take. It takes some prep. I don't obviously do any editing, but it does take, you got to look up links to put in the description, and you've got to sit through it 2 or 3 times to get your chapters right, so people aren't just looking at one long thing like this is going to be. There's no chapters on this, sorry. So it's a process, and it just, from what they're telling me, 6 to 12 months for full recovery, but at least a few weeks of not being able to do much of anything. The good news is I have plenty of IEMs and headphones to listen to. So I'll be setting myself up in the spare bedroom upstairs, and I'm going to be doing a lot of listening, I have a feeling. Probably some Switch playing too. Anyway, so that's where that's at. It is going to be a break, but just hopefully a pretty brief one. Now on to more fun stuff. So Harrison, put up the Confined Delcy for the giveaway this month. Do I have the box? Oh yeah, I do have the box. So anyway, one of these is going out to a lucky subscriber who comments on any video during August, just like we did back in June, right? Harrison, love him. He's amazing. Congratulations, he got married this past July, which is why we kind of took July off. It was just a little too hectic, and understandably so, for him to do a giveaway. But we're back on it for August. The Delcy is going to be the set. And just to qualify, you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on any video during the month of August. I'll do the drawing before surgery, probably before Labor Day, and the Wheel of Destiny, Wheel of Names, and it will be sent off to you through Amazon channels. So should be good. This might be the last actual set that we're going to give away. I think he's going to transition over to store gift card or store credit for Syeindunce Audio on Amazon. So that way you can pick the set that you want versus being locked into the set that we decide we're giving away. And their selection is growing. They're going to be coming out with more of their own products. I don't know if it's under the Tipsy label or others, or another label, but they're going to have more of their own stuff, and even some decoders, some DACs, they're talking about doing some of that too. So I'm stoked to be sort of partnered with Syeindunce Audio, because this is a a growth phase for them, and it's a growth phase for me, and we're kind of, one hand washes the other kind of situation going on. That being said, I don't think we'll have to worry about them releasing a junky IEM, but, if for some reason there's a problem, I'll address it with them first, and we'll, be as transparent as possible. But in this day and age, I think it's almost, you got to try hard to put out a shitty IEM. Really, you got to really, you just have to, not give a shit about it. Just, throw it together, throw a driver in there, and hope for the best. Not too many companies doing that these days. The competition's pretty fierce. I mean, we've seen that recently with the SGO Adonis and the Tangsu Wanner Studio Edition and the EPZ Q1 Pro, and those are just the most recent 3 budget sets that I've done. There's obviously the Wyvern Abyss, and there's the RDR6, and there's just a lot of really solid sets for say 30-ish or less, or 20 or less, or 15 or less sometimes. Because I think the Wyvern got down to 14 or 15 bucks at some point. I have to track that down at some point. I'll look it up again. It's probably not on sale right now. Anyway, but I digress. What I'm saying is, whatever Syeindunce decides to do, I'm sure they're going to do it well, and I will look forward to reviewing those sets as they are produced and released. Good stuff. So, thank you, Harrison, very much for being supportive as well as EPZ for getting on board and sending me a review set, and for Artie and Volchoy Audio on AliExpress, and Meze, and Artie. Yeah, I said Artie. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to leave anybody out, but mostly this is a thank you to you, my viewers and subscribers. Thank you for putting us over the top. Because like I said, you hit 1,000 subscriptions, you get picked up by the algorithm. Things tend to, as long as you stay with it, a good buddy, not really good buddy, I don't know him, Gary Vaynerchuk, he's a really good motivational speaker. I don't listen to him too much, but I did hear one thing that stuck in my head. Most people on YouTube, most creators, sort of don't follow, after their first 2 years, they kind of just get lazy and don't push. They don't push their content. They don't try to improve. They don't do it at the pace that they did it for the first couple of years, and that's when their channels don't go anywhere. So we've done a year. The next year is crucial, so I'll obviously be doing my best to improve and continue to put out content and all of that. But around this time next year, that's where it's going to have to be I'm going to do it or I'm not. You know what I mean? And right now, and I said this 6 months ago when things started to pick up, I said, I'm going to do it. Screw this. I'm going to do it. Why wouldn't I do it? So I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't think August of 2025 I'm going to be sitting here going, do I really want to do this anymore? No, that's not going to happen. I'm motivated. I love this. It's amazing. And you guys are amazing. So that's what I'm trying to say. That was the whole purpose of this video, was to celebrate 1,000 subscribers with you who are the subscribers and who are the reason that we're here. So let's get to 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 50,000, whatever we can get to. Let's just do it. We'll do it together. I will bring you along with me as much as I possibly can and include you as much as I possibly can. And I appreciate you. That's really the main thing I wanted to get across. It's that y'all are amazing. So with that, I'm just gonna do a quick note for my buddy who asked me earlier today about sources for the D41. I'll respond to your comment too, so we don't miss it. Onyx Alpha is your answer. So because of the base on this, the Saber DAC on the TP30 was a little too warm. I don't know what the heck's wrong with my M3 Mark II. I don't like that on just about anything. And unless we're talking desktop, if we're talking desktop, then it's the FIO K11. Or if you want to go crazy, you can get the FIO K11 R2R, which is just being released for I think $30 or $40 more. I would do that. I'd get the R2R. Okay, you don't want your DAC or DAC amp combo to be frying your IEMs, and that's what happened to this person, and just sucks. I feel horrible for him. It like ruined his SL41 Mark IIs and a couple other sets that were not cheap. So best overall performance from what I experienced today with the D41s was the Onyx Alpha. Clean, impactful, you know, heavy hitting bass, everything that you want from it, and it's not like fuzzy or, you know, too bloated or anything like that. Very well defined through the Onyx Alpha. There you go. So there's a recommend. CKLVX D41 from Meyer Audio and the Onyx Alpha dongle DAC. I'd be stoked for that. Wait a minute, I have it. I am stoked for that. It was pretty cool. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Next in line, I've got the sets coming. Both my buddy Sforceable has sent me a package, and I've got the IVIPQ sets coming. I think everything's gonna hit kind of on the same day, like either tomorrow or Saturday. So I'm just gonna blindly pick the first set and get right back to it. There will be a review posted on Monday of a set, and we'll go from there. And like I said, I'm going to try to hit as many as I possibly can, including doing a little dongle DAC review before I hit surgery and I'm offline for a bit. So with that, you know what I'm going to say, be careful, be safe, please be nice. The world is just very tense right now. So if you can spread a little love, spread a little joy, a little happiness, a little calm, a little comfort along your way to somebody else, I hope I'm doing that for you all. Just pass it on, you know, pay it forward. Okay? You know I love y'all. Nothing but peace to you. Thank you so much. We'll see ya.